So episode 4 is called Seven, I believe.
7, like the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, it could be anything. Could be the Seven Kingdoms, could be the Seven Gods, the Seven-Pointed Star.
Maybe it's all of them, and that's the point. A lot of sevens.
I know what it means, but I'm not going to tell you.
Oh.
You'll have to find out. You have to watch and find out.
Okay.
I never meant to lie.
Yeah, but you did.
I didn't mean to lie. I was only wearing poor clothes on by accident.
I was just so disappointed when I couldn't go to the
Oh, we
tournament.
can't have the little prince being disappointed now, can we?
I wish Sir Duncan had killed him.
Arion is your brother. And the Septons say we must love our brothers.
Even if they are evil twats.
A veiled attack on House Targaryen and incitement to revolt.
Do you believe that?
It was an attack by the media. The woke media.
You laid hands upon the blood of the dragon.
Yeah.
Girls, to protect the innocent.
Yeah, but you know, you can't go around punching princes. And that's just, you know, rule of
Arion
thumb.
would like your head for what you did. The court is unlikely to rule in your favor.
And when I'm found guilty,
The last time a man struck the royal blood, it was decreed he should lose the offending hand. And you kicked him too, did you not?
Lose your legs. Jesus.
How good a knight are you?
I demand a trial by combat.
Baelor is a very smart man.
I
And
like
he's trying to help Dunk, clearly.
Baelor.
I don't like his family.
No, they're all a bit kind of cunts.
trial by combat.
Not really. Not really. Not really a Tyrion moment, is it?
A trial of 7. That is my rank, I do believe.
What the fuck is a trial of 7?
Oh, mate.
Fucking nonsense. Is it? No. Must be 7 against 7.
You must find 6 other knights to fight beside you.
It's a Survivor Series
Oh,
match.
fuck it.
If the cause is just,
It's Survivor Series.
if not, it would be because you were.
Jesus, what a bunch of bumbling twats.
Champion.
It is funny how the highest ranking here is just like surrounded by utter dickheads and twats who are idiots.
Yep.
Is that you? You're alive?
Oh, there he is. Speaking of.
Thank you for watching
Are you hungry? No, not really. Come on. Are you talking to your horses? Yeah. That's fucking mad. Pains me to admit it, but Stefan's a fine sword. Why would that pain you?
I don't doubt that.
Why would that offend you?
We were here long before these others come to our shores, and our warrant will be here long after they are gone. The worst
Immigrants.
fights will have
Yeah, he's got like all the wrong reasons to fight, but he's still doing it.
Who do you have, sir?
Raymond's cousin.
Maybe one night he'd make me his sister, then he could marry me.
Sorry, that was.
Yeah, don't.
Egg has the truth.
Yeah, not really funny. It's kind of
That's
traumatic,
fucked.
actually.
That's fucked.
Maybe that I've killed you with my lie. And if so, I'm sorry. I'm doomed to some kind of hell, I know. Likely one with that wine.
Very sad existence. I like how serious this has gotten.
Yeah.
It's actually really refreshing.
Yeah, that's all my worries from episode 1 are sort of non-existent, really. Because this is the highest stakes that I thought we would get with in like very small story. Oh, that transition with the sound. Bloody hell.
Your rim was old,
Wow.
cheap steel,
That's beautiful.
brittle,
Hasn't been a trial of the seven for 100 years. I wasn't about to miss a chance to bloody up the King's Guard in their pretty white gowns.
Yeah, because it feels like the people involved in the trial actually matter.
See,
Yeah. Even though, realistically, outside is like this camp, no one will care or know about it.
I fight with Prince Arian and the accusers.
Oh, you twat. Yeah, so much for all that talk.
Oh.
in the name of the warrior, I charge you to be brave.
Oh, I got chills from that.
Sir Duncan, we cannot delay any further. You must be declared guilty of your crimes.
Fucking bullshit.
My lord, I beg
Yeah.
a moment, please.
That's sad.
Yeah.
And then all tonight among you!
Yes!
Yeah. See, that's how you use the Game of Thrones thing.
Eve of your senses. This man attacked my son.
This man protected the innocent. Let the gods decide if he was right or wrong.
That is so satisfying.
Yeah. And it's like, the theme is actually like earned as well. Oh no! Just when it was getting good.
Beautiful.
That was, yeah, definitely the best episode of the season so
Oh,
far.
fucking no doubt. Absolutely no doubt. That was so fun.
The vibe has definitely changed. It's a lot more serious.
Yep, the stakes have been raised. All the characters have been like, we get who they are as well. We get who they are. The Targaryen part of the story has fully manifested now. We've gotten...
Yeah.
Brother Daeron has turned up, the drunk, and he's given him his, like, full-on, like, you know, state of life. You've got the rift between Baelor and Maekar and Aerion. That whole arc that Baelor goes through of, like, telling Dunk about, like, what happened and, like, actually talking about the facts of the law and trying to help him. Like, really foreshadowing that he is really trying to help Dunk, and then, like, when there's just one person left, he's decided, fuck it, I will do it myself.
Yeah.
It's
Considering
so...
he hasn't turned up to any of these other than the one that happened in last episode. And he turns up for Dunk in this. Yeah, it's really satisfying.
Yeah, and he goes against his own family because it's the right thing to do.
Which, don't know, that will come at a price. I have to see.
On top of the fact that, like, Dunk has... This is the most serious Dunk's ever been. He's actually genuinely pissed off at Egg for lying to him. And then by the end of the episode, he has that really passionate speech where, like, he says, you know, who will...
About
He tried...
Noble Knights, yeah.
Yeah, he tries to be the good knight and says, who will fight with me? And then a guy stands up and farts at him like he's a joke. And Dunk is, like, genuinely offended and, like, actually says, are there any noble knights left in this, you know, in Westeros? Like, what has the world come to that the innocent can't be defended? It's such a great character moment. And I also got chills when Lionel Baratheon knighted Raymond Fossaway as well. That was such a great moment. You know, in the name of the warrior, in the name of the mother. Like, oh, it was just beautiful.
Yeah, really good stuff. I really enjoyed it quite a bit. I think the whole giving Dunk all the knights, but then being like, oh, but they offered me a lordship, so, you know, I'm gonna peace out and join them. It's just like fucking, what an absolute scumbag.
Yeah, Stephen Fossaway just fucking turncloak.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I really enjoyed the scene outside the tent between
Dunk and
what's his
Daeron.
name?
Daeron Targaryen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually really enjoyed that scene quite a bit.
I like
because I think what we're getting a lot from the Targaryens is the different facets of like how they all are coming from this family and sort of like how different a lot of them are to each other, which I think is really nice to see. It's not so binary like season 8 painted it, of like every time a Targaryen is born, the gods flip a coin. It's just like, and that's not how it actually is. That's just like how the sort of perceived sort of like notion of Targaryens are. Because some are mad, but some are very normal. But like different facets to them. They're not all just like, oh, I'm a good one or I'm a bad one. They have, you know, layers like an onion.
You know, because they're people. They are people just like everyone else in the world.
Yeah. No, of course they are, yeah. That's what you're getting, like, from Egg to fucking... You got, obviously, Baelor, who's, like, very, So, he's very noble, which you wouldn't really expect from the heir to the throne, realistically, and Hand of the King. But he's, like, very much things honour and, like, what a knight should be is very much like he wanting to present actual justice.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's not obviously not exactly the same scenario, but it's kind of that thing. It's kind of similar to like what Stannis Baratheon was, where he takes his position very seriously and actually cares about what he's supposed to do and cares about the truth of things. Now, obviously, Stannis was corrupted, but you know that part of it is similar. But yeah, you're right. You're right about that. But like, yeah, it's Daeron is different to Aerion, and then he's different to Egg, and then he's different to Maekar, who's different to Baelor. You know, they're all very different to each other.
Yeah, exactly. It's which is I didn't expect there to be a lot of connections to the higher families in this, so this has actually been quite a nice surprise that there are these layers to them. That is, you know. For as much as short as the show is, they're doing quite a bit with them, which is nice to see in such a simple story. So that's very greatly appreciated. I think this episode was a very great episode at really displaying like what we have learned about a lot of these characters at this point and presenting like their core fundamentals of just who they are. I think the best part of it is like Duncan and sort of his sort of realization of like what, and not realization really, but he wants to embody what it is to be a knight, and I think his speech very much presents that of just being honourable and protecting the innocent and doing the right thing despite whatever family it is, whether it is someone in poverty or whether it is a Targaryen.
Yeah, and also I like how when betrayed, Dunk doesn't take it lightly. Like when he sees Daeron, he says, "You fucking lied about me," and holds his knife to his throat. He takes that very seriously. And also that scene where he gets given his shield and he like actually breaks down in tears over it. Like it's very clearly like he's been through a lot. And that thing that like that blacksmith believes in him, and that kind of is like a sample of how the common people, they understand Dunk's position. They understand that Dunk was right.
Yeah, because a lot of things paint just people who have no character, who are extras or whatever in backgrounds, as if they're just like a lot of things would have the audience just laugh at Dunk. And I know they kind of did that with the fart thing after his speech, but I think a lot of people said very much took him seriously in what he was saying, especially with the reaction of Baelor coming to join Dunk at his side.
When Stefan Fossaway betrays Dunk, Raymond just says, "Fuck you, brother. I'm gonna join him instead. Knight me now." Like he's basically like, you cunt. Why you lied to him, and at the last minute, right before Dunk has to provide a certain number of people for the law, you've betrayed him. Like it's very, very. There's a very clear theme going on about like, you know, you don't have to stay loyal to your family if your family's being wrong. You know, it's very much.
it's been honor no matter what, like despite circumstance.
Yeah. I also, again, I was talking before about like there is this idea that we don't know for sure if Dunk is really a knight, and that you can somewhat interpret.
That's what I sort of got from that. His hesitation in knighting him.
Yeah.
Very much painted like, was he actually knighted?
Yeah, there's two ways of looking at it. It's either he has hesitation because like you have to go through a trial of trust, and like, you know, there has to be a good reason to knight someone, right? That's the idea. But then also there's the idea that Dunk doesn't want to do it because he knows in his heart he's not really a knight and can't knight someone else. It's an interesting like possibility that it could be either. And so Lionel does it instead. I love Lionel Baratheon's like gold yellow armor.
Oh, it's great. It looks awesome.
It's awesome. I love the sort of subtext at the start where you can tell Egg is genuinely sorry, but he knows like we know that Egg kind of had to lie in a way, because if he told him if he told Dunk that he was a Targaryen, he would have never, you know, been able to do what he wanted to do. He can't escape his name. But Dunk, you know, hates being lied to. It's one of the things that he despises the most, is when someone lies to him. And the fact that he had grown so fond of Egg and they'd become such good friends, and then found out that he was lied to the whole time, you know, it hurts him badly. I also, like you pointed out, when he, like, it's supposed to be like a Tyrion Lannister moment, like, I demand a trial by combat, but Dunk does it so awkwardly. Trial by combat?
A nice sort of like tipping point before the final 2 episodes, because like we said, because the first half was very cozy and simple with like some decent character stuff. Last episode's twist has allowed sort of like the sort of meaning of the season to really become like the forefront of it, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah,
like about the key thing is about knights and sort of honor. So that's been really, like, in this episode in particular, I think that's been, like, really interesting to sort of dissect.
Yeah. And also there's that detail of that Darion is going to be on the opposite side, but he's going to fall off his horse for Dunk. Is pretty interesting. But I think for me, the highlight of the whole episode is just the way Peter Clavius plays Dunk throughout the whole episode, just like that.
Oh yeah, I think this was his best performance this episode.
Yeah, I looked on social media today. I didn't look at any spoilers, but I did see people saying that this is a lot of people's favorite episode since, you know, like good Game of Thrones. So a lot of people really liked this one. It's a very, very...
That's no surprise.
Very popular episode. And also, another thing I'll mention, the slow motion cinematography was great, and the music was excellent. Music was excellent.
Yeah, it was great throughout.
Yeah. It had this beautiful pacing. The episode was also very focused as well. Everything about the episode was all focused on the Trial of Seven. Like, every scene was all about one thing.
Yeah, like I said during this episode, all my fears of like what this show was going to be like in episode 1, they've all gone away. Because I think episode 1 had this weird sort of like tone that wasn't super consistent, and the cutaways and sort of like the sort of like lack of super hooking me into it. But I think this episode's like building off the last 2, I think has done a really great job in like sort of getting the idea of what this season is about. And it's sort of stuck to its tone since episode 1.
I also love the imagery of Dunk standing in the rain holding the head, looking down and holding the head. It was very, very good imagery.
Because that will probably be him at some point.
There's also another really interesting thing was kind of going off how we had the fortune teller in the last episode. In this episode, Darion tells Dunk about his dream. It's very intriguing. I also thought the actor who plays Baelor Targaryen did a great job this episode as well. He was very...
I think he's been great throughout, but yeah, I think this episode in particular, you sort of get the idea of like how different he is from everybody else in his family.
Yeah.
Because again, like I said, you would expect someone who's the heir to the throne and hand of the king to be very arrogant and very pompous in a different way of like authority, but he actually has honor and understands like a knight protecting the innocent is like that's just what has happened, and is not allowing any family bullshit to happen in this trial.
Yeah, and he's staking his, his claim here, because you can die in a trial of 7, and Baelor is the heir to the throne. He's in a perfect position.
My worry is that he will die next episode somehow, and that's gonna be a big old. Ooh.
Because if
that's a potential.
If that happens, think about this: the heir to the throne was going to be him and his son after him. It looks like Targaryen history is going to have a reform, and if it doesn't, it's going to go to his fucking brother and his children, and that's just a terrible idea. Going to fucking Maekar, who's clearly doesn't even know what a trial of 7 is. He's so ignorant.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's like, he has no fucking clue.
Yeah. But Baelor's doing it because it's right. Because Dunk deserves justice. I also love the fact that, like, the whole thing of, like, Aerion is finding some fucking loophole to be like, oh, you're invoking the Andals even though you clearly don't believe in them. You're just doing it because the law allows you to.
Yeah, exactly. 7-on-7, less chances to die over 1-on-1.
Yeah. Yeah, and I like how Dunk is basically like, I don't know how this works, and if Baelor wasn't there, Maekar and Aerion could just make up some bullshit about what it is and get away with it. But Baelor's almost being like his lawyer in a way, the way he's actually saying these are the facts. This is what you need to know about the fight. I'm very, very pleased by this episode. This is what I wanted.
Yeah, really, really enjoying this. I'm looking forward to these last 2 episodes.
Yeah, because we literally cut at the point where the fight's about to start, which is
teasing
massive blue balls.
Yeah.
Oh man. Also, everyone's costumes look awesome, and yeah, there's so much going right. And also, not just from Dunk's point of view, but also like think about Egg's point of view. His like members of his family are on opposite sides, as well as Dunk involved.
But he was pleased at Baelor's decision. You get to see at the end there, he smiles.
Yeah. And, of course, we can't not mention the fact that when Baelor joins Dunk, they play the Game of Thrones theme. That was fucking awesome.
It's great use of it.
A lot of people have been saying, like, after they watch this episode, it's like, oh my god, Game of Thrones is back. Like, the feeling is back, you know? That feeling we haven't had since like 2014, 2015, like around that time. The feeling is back. I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna say 8.5 for this episode. I thought this was great stuff.
Yeah, I'd give it an 8.
We've only got 2 left, sadly.
Yeah, no, it's almost done. Massive episode next, though, I'd imagine.
Oh yeah, yeah. So like, obviously, as it always is with this canon, the second to last episode of a season is always the big one. The episode is called "In the Name of the Mother."
Ooh, after the knighting as well.
Yeah, that's the knighting speech. So yeah, your anticipations for In the Name of the Mother.
Well, it's the big one, realistically, so it's going to be very, very, very interesting how the battle goes. I'm assuming, obviously, Dunk will survive and win the trial, but there's a very good chance someone of importance does die. And if I was to hazard a guess, I think Baelor is very high on the list of potentials.
Yeah, there's a lot of people involved who we've gotten to know. You know, we've got Dunk and we've got Baelor.
Yeah.
And we've got Stefan Fossoway, we've got Raymond Fossoway, we've got Aerion Brightflame, we've got Maekar Targaryen, he's in there. Yeah, there's a lot of people involved. And obviously Egg will be watching as well, so he'll be invested in what's going on. We'll see you all next time for episode 5, In the Name of the Mother. I bid you adieu, a good night, and a goodbye.